Look at those god rays. Is that what they're called? God rays? Uh, I believe so. But this is so beautiful. How they move. But it seems like it's gonna become nighttime. I do want to make a nice, larger house. Also, hey, I hope you're doing well. For those of you that are new here, and, you've started watching the series on this video, which is fine, you could start watching any video at any order. You do you, you know? Welcome. My name is Canis, and it's very good to meet you. But for those of you that are not joining, for those of you that are returning, it's good to see you too. In fact, it's so good to see you. I want you to stay. Stay here forever. And ever. And ever and ever and ever. So like I said, I am planning on expanding this house. We've already been in the caves for a while. Iron axe. I do want to make another one. We are also in the process of putting some stuff away. I should. I also want to get some more coal, because that's something we definitely need. Yeah. Also, for those of you that tend to organize in Minecraft, yeah, not here. It's not gonna be like that. At least not for now. But this is kind of partially why I want to make a bigger house. A bigger home. Oh, do I have a shovel? I do. No shovel, but... you have plenty of iron. You definitely make an iron shovel. Maybe two of them, in fact. You have 2 axes. Oh. We're gonna make 2 iron shovels. Oh. Like I said, I think. I hope you guys are well. Personally, for me, I'm doing okay. Just, catch some fish, actually. Ooh. Yeah, no, I'm doing okay. I recently was just working out. And I guess working out is something I want to talk about today. Because I know I'm building a community and all that, and I want to make sure that people that watch me, the community that I build, I not only want them to be happy, but I want them to be healthy. I want you to be healthy. But hey, you could take this advice if you want to or not. Or you could have a conversation in the comments, which, I love to hear what people say. I love to hear what you guys would say. Come here. Come on. I need to eat you. I'll cook you first. There we go. But hey, if you feel like you don't need to work out, if you feel like you're happy with your body, more power to you. No matter what body type you have, no matter how you look, if you're happy, that's honestly the best thing ever, because learning to accept yourself, learning to be happy with, how you look, or not necessarily like joyful, but like or so content, at peace with yourself, at peace with how you look, And this is coming from a person, myself, that always feels like I could do better. I could look better. I want to look the way I want to look. And hey, maybe when I reach 1,000 subscribers, I could do, a video where I, in a way, formally introduce myself on camera. You get to know how I look. At least, some of you may already know, but, I'm not really hiding that too much. It's more so like, saying a hello without my VTuber. More in real life form. That makes sense. Yeah. If you wanna, I guess you could say like an informal face reveal, but a formal hello. If that makes any sense. I better start laying out the groundwork here. I think this is good for now. And I could get some salmon later. Which honestly, this is a really good spot. Got a bunch of good salmon here. And I remember early in Minecraft, the early days of Minecraft, at least in the alpha and beta days, alpha beta days. What I really missed about Minecraft the most is you would always start, or in my take, wake up, on a beach. And I thought that was really cool because it's like you're washed ashore into this new blocky world. And you wake up here and it doesn't look like this per se, but it looked like, how we knew Minecraft back in alpha or beta. And what do? You explore. You figure stuff out for yourself. You try new things, Yeah, I think that's one of the major things I missed about Minecraft. But anyways, I'm getting really off topic. Back to what I was saying. I always think there's a way to improve myself. Improve on how I look. Improve on my physique. Improve on my skincare. My hair. Getting some muscles. Losing some weight. And there are some things that I cannot change. For instance, I can't totally change the color of my skin, the pigment of my skin. I'm always gonna be, tanned, let's say. You could only get tanned, you could only get slightly darker, or for some of you, cherry red. And for those of you that are, darker skin, that's all good. So I think that's one of the first things it's good to accept, Okay, this is my skin. I'm gonna be okay with this. Because it's not really something I could change. Unless you, get a tan or something, but you know what I mean. You can't really change your eye color, your natural eye color. But you can wear contacts. Can't really change your hair color unless you, how do you say? You dye your hair. So these are things that, yes, you could change, but it's still you. The natural part of you. And I'm not saying to not change that, or you shouldn't. Do whatever you want with your body, as long as it's safe. But what I'm trying to say is, first and foremost, I think, and I'm telling myself this, because I'm still learning, I'm still going on this journey of life with you guys. Some of you may be younger, some of you may be older than me. you know, we can always teach each other, we can always learn from each other. But I guess you could say life itself is the greatest teacher. And we're always going to be students. Oh. So there are some things that you cannot change, like... if you're having... Like, for instance, if you have certain conditions... and maybe it does require some surgery, or... you know, some drastic moves that... it's best not to, you know, if you're fearful of it, that's okay. Like, for instance, I have what is called, prune belly syndrome. Now, I may be telling you this because I'm basically opening up. Being pretty vulnerable here. But I think it's good to share because, you know, this is one of my weaknesses that I'm gonna try not to let it bring me down. And I think it's good, you know, for, you know, content creators and, in my opinion, people who are famous or people who seem, you know, I don't know, godlike. And what I mean by that is like, oh my god, they're so talented, I could never be as talented as them. I think it's good for people like that who may have a lot of talent, who may seem to be above it all. You have a little bit of exposure, as in, you know, them exposing themselves, them being vulnerable is what I'm trying to say. Because that's probably one of the best ways you could level with, you know, anybody. Your insecurities, your fears, your wants, your desires, your shortcomings, your failures, your wins. So, yes, I have what is called prune belly syndrome. And what that basically is, and it's a bit of a summary, is when a baby is born, the health of the baby is very crucial, right? At the earlier stages. You know, coming from the womb to, you know, the new world. Or this world, I should say. And honey, I was not gonna make it. I was not even supposed to be on this earth. Now, you may be wondering what? Huh? How? Why? What happened? Well, this is what happened. Basically, there was something wrong with me at first. Big time. And what that was is... But this could definitely be a basement. Yeah. We'll make it into a basement. So there was definitely something wrong with me. And what that was is, first, they had to... And I kid you not. This is all true. Although I don't see a need for me to justify myself, but anyways. How do you say? Sorry, I'm just trying to piece together how to talk about this. So, when I was in my mother's womb, I was choking on the umbilical cord because I guess I just had really bad luck and I was too stupid to the point where, you know, I was basically... This is gonna be a dark joke, but I was basically flatlining myself. I was offing myself before I was even born. Now, that's pretty fucked up, but if you even ask me, I think that's pretty metal. It's like, okay, you know what, fuck this. This world, I can already tell, it's gonna suck ass. You know? Or, you We got I could already sense it. We got climate change going on. Our political system sucks. The rich keep getting richer. Poor keeps getting poorer. I don't want to even, be in this world. So I'm just gonna, like, not be part of it. Literally choking myself before I was born. How crazy is that? But the doctors, realized this. And they had to, get me out. So, I was born, they brought me out. And they realized, oh, there is definitely something wrong. Definitely something wrong. His belly is, not normal. So, they took me away from my mother. And the doctor, the main guy, told my mother, we're not gonna give you, your child because we don't think he's gonna make it. We're gonna do everything we can to keep him alive. But what he has is called prune belly syndrome. His belly is shriveled up and it looks like a prune. He has a concave chest, so, like, how your how your chest is indented. It's not like, like normal, like pushed out. It has that curvature. My chest is indented, and there are some people who... Actually, there are some femboys that I follow that have an indented chest, and they look really fucking cute. Regardless. Okay. So, they told my mother that I am most likely not gonna have a chance. But, they did some reconstructive surgery, they put me on, like, this sort of life support that's specific towards, newborns. I was in the hospital for a good while. And luckily, I survived. There's a possibility, if I really want to, like, exaggerate the story, one could say that, oh, I did die, but came back to life. Who knows? I think that's pretty fucking metal, too. I was a fucking crazy newborn baby that, wanted to not be alive, but, fought, tooth and nail to stay alive anyways, which is really weird. Kinda contradictory, isn't it? But the doctors, specialists, nurses, a team, they... Cool. Nice. They kept me alive. Oh, good. That's great. I could talk more about my insecurities and other things like that, but I'm not... I guess personally I wasn't too enthused. I'm not, right now at least, not too enthusiastic or maybe too grateful, but that's because I have depression. But listen, it's okay. I'm just happy to be here with you. And because I'm doing what I want to do in life, and I have a community that's growing, I have you guys. I think living is worth it. I know living definitely should be worth it. And one of the keys to happiness is definitely accepting yourself for who you are. But not being ashamed and not turning away in a way where it's it's okay to be better than you once were. Oh. Continuing on. I think, yeah, accepting yourself, accepting how you look, but knowing that you could, look the way you want to look. There's no shame in that. People could tell you, oh, but you look fine, you look okay, you look great. But if you don't feel that way, that's fine. It's your body, it's your choice. You could work towards looking the way you want to look. You could work towards, if you want to be like, a big buff guy or a big buff girl, more power to you. If you want to be like a soft, twink or a very cutesy girl, very feminine, no matter if you're a guy or a girl, it doesn't matter. He, she, they, them. That's okay. If you even feel like you're not in the right gender and you may need to like transition, and if you really feel sure about that, you've gave it some thought, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Do it. Like, you don't really need anybody's permission, but if you really feel like you need it, not like, I'm all high and mighty or anything, but yeah. You have my permission to be yourself. Or to strive to be yourself. Personally, I think, at least for me, I want to work out. I want to keep working out. Do the things that you enjoy the most. As long as you're active. If you don't feel like you need to work out, okay, that's fine, but in a way, to me, at least, it does, definitely work. It makes me feel a little happier. I like feeling that pain. I like feeling that numbness in my legs or arms. I like my legs, my arms, my butt, my thighs, my back or stomach or whatever whatever muscle. I like to feel the pain to know that I did good. I like to feel that feeling of that bulging, muscles. Like, oh my god, I just pumped iron. Oh yeah. And I'm not looking to be like super big and buff, but I want to be like, I guess a fit twink. Because, as much as I like to embrace femininity, as much as I like to be feminine, I'm still a guy that, has a certain image in mind. As long as it's, like, reasonable, right? Like, I don't think I'm ever gonna have a six-pack. Because of my prune belly syndrome. And what prune belly syndrome is, which I'm gonna explain further because I haven't. Should have. Is basically, the main thing is, well, actually, I did explain a little bit, but what I meant to say is, to further explain, is that, on my belly, or within my belly, I lack some integral muscles, like, I lack certain muscle groups in my belly area. So, I'm basically kinda like a turtle. I have like this beer belly, or I look like I'm boy pregnant. Or, you know, what the other term word would be called is mpreg. It's got a weird deformed shape, but, you know, I guess I wasn't really shy showing it off to people who I trust, but even then, I don't know, some people say it's cute, so who am I to deny them that? So yeah, working out is good. I like to work out. I like to pump iron. It's good to track your food. You know, eat whatever you want, but as long as you're counting calories, calories in, calories out, all in good moderation. You know, and just have fun on your personal journey, whatever it is. Whether it be, you know, transitioning from male to female or female to male, whatever it is, or you know, working out, trying to get fit, get lean, get healthy, or bulk up, you know, become big, strong, protect those who you love. I wish you good luck. I wish you good fun as well, because, you know, while we may be living in a world where people are very judgmental, don't let them stop you from being yourself. I think I'm gonna continue this later on a different episode. Yeah, because I don't want to go too long. We still have so much to do. Anyways, be sure to like, subscribe, you know, comment anything down below. We could definitely have a conversation. And be kind to yourself. Learning to love yourself is hard, but it is possible. I'll see you later. Until next time.